Hello everyone, I am Sarwar Jony. My student ID is 2217046. Currently I am studying my undergraduate from Department of Urban and Regional Planning and Khulna University of Engineering and Technology, Khulna, Bangladesh. And today is our 7th class, and today's discuss type is data type, and discuss topic is data type, and course this is the cover under course name GIS and Remote Sensing Studio. The course number is URP 3182. And today's topics are data type, field data type, add field, shapefile versus file database versus personal database. And today mostly these are the bias on theoretical, and that's why at first I will discuss about theory here. Okay, and here this is the data type, and there are various data type in GIS. So like as the vector means the point, line and polygon. This is the point, line and polygon, and this is the vector data, and this is highly resoluted, and we can never exact, or we can never uh, end this data by scrolling. And second one is the raster. These two data are very essential for learning the GIS. Here is the raster means the pixelated value. Okay, that's mean that will be the pixelated value. This square shape value is a pixel. Okay, this is a pixel, this is another pixel, this is another pixel, and this is another pixel. These values are defined for the whole cell. This whole pixel called as cell, and this is the grid of cells. Okay, and next data type is the attribute data. We know already this is the attribute data, or this is the tabular data. Okay, tabular data, and there will be the name, value and other things. This will be the attribute table. Okay, and last is the metadata means where this is the file is situated or located, and what is the format and what is the description of this. All things are available in the metadata. These are the data type in GIS. Okay, and next is the field data type. Field data type means there is a attribute table, and this is called the field. This is called the field as column. Okay, this is the field, and this field data type is another data type here. This can be the short integer. That means the short integer means only the values which are the uh, integer values, 1 2 3 4 5, like that. And then this is the long integer, and long integer is for 32 bits. This is the 32 bits, and this is the 16-bit value. Okay, short integer is 16-bit and long integer is 32 bits. And next one is another, this is the big integer. Big integer is 64-bit. Okay, and then float is the 32 bits, and double is 64-bit, and this is the values are available here. Then text is string, date and blob and guide and global ID. These all the raster. And geometry means the before which we discussed about the vector. Okay, this is all about vector, point, line, polygon, and these are the field data type, right? And next is our add data type. How can we add a data type? This is the practical, and there is precision and scale. Precision means the digit before point, and scale means after point. Okay, let's see if I want to understand. Let's say 101.01. Okay, this is the after point. If this is the point, this is the after point, right? And when we discuss about the after point, this will be talk about as scale value, right? And this is the before point. Okay, this is the before point, and this is called as precision. Okay, this is called about all about the precision. Okay, and this is all for these values, and let's go for the practical, right? And all about, I'm going to open the GIS here. At first I am adding a data. For example, let's see, I'm adding, let's see, I am adding this data, and this is the weight boundary. And if I just click open attribute table, this is the tabular data, right? And if I show you, if I show you which topics now I will discuss, as at first, this is the vector data, right? These are the vector data. Why this is vector data? Because this is an polygon. Okay, if now I want to add the road of the quad data, if I found this one, final road, and this is the road data. Okay, and when I have add this one, this is the, this is also polygon data, right? This is also polygon data, and there can be the point data and other things, and line also, maybe this is the line. And why I say the vector data is not pixelated, right? How much zoom I can do, I can, but it will be never pixelated. Okay, and this was all, and now I am going to show you about the field data. Okay, add field. For this one I am opening the attribute table. Here is the all data and all schools. Now if I want to add any uh, field for this, let's see, I am opening this attribute table, that will be better for your understanding. Here if I want to add any column here, this is called field, and to add any column just I have to click here, then I have to click add field. Okay, when I have add field, let's see, there is an area, but I am again said I want to add a area in, sorry, area in meter square. Okay, let's see, I am want to get area in meter square. This is the short integer. Short integer means 16 bit. Then long integer means 32 bits, right? And float means 32 bits, and double means 64 bit. Okay, when there is the text, this will be the text name, and this is the date when I want to use the date. At first, this is the precision. Precision means how much value I want to get before point, and this always scale is 0 because this is the integer, right? And this is the long, same here. But when I use just float, there is the precision and there is the scale. Precision means how much value I want to get before point. Let's say I am using 10. Okay, and how much things I want to get after scale, this is all about, let's see, 3. 3 is good enough for the calculate, and more appropriate, this is the 4. Okay, and if I just click here okay, and yes, here is the okay, right? And now if we want to calculate this value, we can just click here, and from here calculate geometry. There is a point, there is a function, we can use the area from here, from the geometry. Okay, and this was the value, how we can change or how we can define the scale and precision for this. And then we have discussed about the shapefile versus the file geodatabase and personal geodatabase, right? For this one, we will just click here and any folder catalog, then we can use any folder. Let's see the database folder. Okay, let I will work in, let's see the classwork. Okay, for this, let's see GIS. I'm just taking it and here predict. Okay, uh, let's just work in lab 1 and right clicking here, then new. Here is the folder. We can create folder from here. We can create the file geodatabase. File geodatabase means mostly when we work as a file geodatabase, here is the file are saved in a database. Okay, and in this way there is no limitation for the uploading any shape file or any raster file. Okay, and this is the personal geodatabase. Personal geodatabase is less used. This is for personal, but file database is widely used for having the heavy data. Okay, and the database connection, this is the database connection. When we will connect any database to our GIS, this will be the database connection. Okay, from here we can create the file database and personal geodatabase. Okay, and then in a shape file there are the separate types of data, like if I show you here, from here, the just let's see the here. Okay, there is only shape file available here, but if I go to the file directory, for example, let's go to file directory. Here is the F file, then urp dipt, then 31, then lab, then GIS, then if I just go for, let's say, class 4. Okay, here is the data. Okay, here is the CPG file. One is CPG file, one is DVF file. DVF means database file. Okay, here this is the DVF file, which is the attribute table is available here. Okay, then PRJ file. PRJ means projection file. Okay, this data's projection file is available here. Then SBN file, this is the less use, and SBX, sorry, this is maybe the tabular data, and this is the index for the table. Okay, SBX, and the last one is shapefile. Shapefile means the AutoCAD shapefile, that is the use for point, line, polygon. Okay, and then one is XML file. This is the this is the XML file. XML file means this is for web-based file. Okay, and then SHX file. These all file are available here. Okay, and this is the file type. Okay, this was all for today. Thank you, and thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Bye.